decades of only being seen in daylight, the Huntridge sign can now once again be seen after dark. J. Dapper, who purchased the old theater, was determined to refurbish the sign to coincide with the temporary opening of the Huntridge Theater.
When we decided to open up the theater for the month of April to do tours so that we could invite all of you in and kind of give you an idea of what we're doing, then the idea came up that we were going to light the sign, and it was a crazy idea because it hasn't been lit for 20 years.
It may have been a crazy idea, but he had a partner in crime for the lighting, an old friend from Yesco Signs.
We came out and we replaced about 20-25 neon units. We replaced all the fluorescents in the marquee and turned them to LEDs with LED light bulbs in the raceway. And then we had to come back and replace a bunch of the Plex panels to make them look decent.
Thousands of fans of the old theater gathered on this April 7th night to celebrate this milestone in the renovation of this iconic building, including local leaders who are supporting Dapper's efforts.
They used to think that the Strip was where it's happening, but not anymore. Now it's downtown, it's Arts District, it's this area here in the heart of District 1, so I think it's very, very exciting.
This is for you. That's why we work for you at the city. So the city is invested because we know you care, and it matters to all of us. So thank you so much for being out here.
After the sign was lit, residents were able to step inside and see the beginnings of what will eventually be the new version of the old Huntridge. They were also able to walk down memory lane of what it was like in its heyday, thanks to these photos taken by photographer Mike Hill.
I have a series of photos here taken in the 1990s, specifically 1993 to 1994, and mostly punk rock shows that I've been to, ska shows, and just the general culture that came through here.
Hill was just starting out as a photographer and decided to try his hand at the craft here at the Huntridge Theater. He walked us through the exhibit, pointing out some of his favorites.
I do love the spirit of this shot because it's just, I love the security guard, this girl looking up, this guy just throwing the horns. It's just so punk rock. Without a doubt, it's my favorite shot. This and the other leaper just sums up the 90s. The pants, the chain wallet, the Adidas.
In 1993 and 94, there were no cell phones, no Photoshop, yet Hill managed to still beautifully capture history with a camera and a flash.
It's an honor to be, in this theater, and I never would imagine that 30 years later, what I was shooting then would be here like this. It's surreal.
Whether walking among the photographs or just being here at the Huntridge, Dapper says this just reaffirms bringing back the theater is the right thing to do.
It's exciting to see that people are as passionate about this as I am, and I'm really glad to know that, my thought of what this was, it wasn't crazy.
Nancy Byrne here. I hope you enjoyed that story. For more great stories about the city of Las Vegas, don't forget to click on that box.